Alrighty, what's happening? Drew's Farming Life back again today. So today I'm supposed to be at Slurry, but I'm stopping for a wee bit because, well, I'm stopping at home. Supposed to be taking up the road. I don't have much left to do, but I'm actually going down to the farm, down the road that got cut and lifted for silage the other day, and it's getting spread with Digestate by Umbilicals and some very large Fendts. So I think it'll be very interesting to go down and see what they're doing, because they're carting it in with the 4,000 gallon tankers, and they've got a nurse tank at the side of it, and then they're overhead booming it into that and then spreading it in the fields with umbilical. So I think it'll be quite interesting to go down and have a wee look at it. So send the drone up, have a wee look about and see what I can see. So this is a silage that was first cut. We're now feeding it. As you would have seen in another video, I didn't actually show you the pit, but pretty good stuff I would have said. It's getting a bit damper as we're getting back into it. You know, the front was awfully dry, but this is starting to look really good, and it's a bit more moisture here, so it's, the cows are starting to milk pretty good off it, so ideal. Very happy with it. So it's getting pretty well fermented so ideal. So let's head off and see what we can see down the road. It saves me quite a bit of work, because carting down there the tanker's about 40 minutes per load, I think. So you don't get very much done in a day, especially if you have to do other things in between rather than getting a full day at it. But they're running with 4,000 gallon tankers, so aye, it's an unbelievable time saver. So we'll go down and see what we can see, and aye, that'll do. Also have a wee look at the merch, it's in the description. Have a wee look, see what you think. I'll appreciate it very much. Cheers. I've just dropped off a couple of cattle at the moor, so now I'm off ski. So I'll have the trailer on when I get down to the farm, and yep, let's get some videos in. We have arrived. So we've got a Fendt here sitting on the pump with this nurse tank. It's actually a silage trailer conversion, and then we've got the Fendt out in the field on the dribble bar over there, spreading away. So I'll go say hi, and then I will send the drone up, etc, etc, and I'll give you a wee view of what's going on. Cheery bye for the new. 718 on the pump, 4,000 gallons silage trailer adaptation. Got the drone here. I'll get a wee video of this going. Drones don't like trees, ladies and gentlemen. Oops, wasn't paying attention. Hmm?
Just saw the leaves coming up the field.
I've crashed it before. Aren't we? Quite cool. Asked about the iron brew can, but it's always been there apparently. Just welded these big sluice gates right on the end so it can get straight onto the pump. They extended the drawbar and put that on so they can hitch the tank up. Then John's got the air on the front of this tractor here. Sludge. He is sending it. They've even got a sight glass on it. Just about to start up again. Driving over the CV here. Look at that size of a tanker. Herring slurry tankers, it's saying 4,000 gallons. That's 2 trips with one tanker for me. Just in one tanker. He's lifting it higher so there's no blowout. Oh, there we go. Very handy, the big overhead booms. So these boys don't actually need to get out their tractors at all. When they're in at the yard, they just go in with their overhead boom, and there's a wee cone up there at the top. That's basically what they're loading off of. So they put the overhead boom down onto it, start soaking, and then they get out here and they just blow it straight into this trailer. Unreal. What are you saying, John?
Warm in there.
Big Fendts 724. got a good wee short video of it working before I crashed the drone. But pretty good. That's him just having to shut down after that one. Doesn't take long to spread a load. Doesn't take long at all. The big Fendts 736 I think it was he said come in, or 936, so waiting on it. Missed the big yoke in because we were standing blaring for a wee minute, so they're now emptying the nurse tank that's nearly full, and this tractor's just coming down the road. They've just had to run because this one's about to fill the tank up. So probably need to empty it slowly in. But this is a cracker, I don't have to spread any of this is brilliant. So quite smart like. Very smart. All these Fendts, and I've not got my drone to view them all because it's broken in my bag. I better start looking up parts and try and put it back together myself. Big air compressor to blow out when they're finished. So there's a lesson to be learned from today. Don't just look at the screen when you're recording with the drone. Look at the drone flying around. So I'll need to look up drone arms, I think, and I'll need to see how easily these are to attach yourself, because I'd rather do it myself, because I dare say that'll be very expensive to try and get somebody to sort. But never mind, I've got one good side and one really bad side, but the major parts are all still in full operation. But aye, no, the sensors don't work on the back of it. They aren't that brilliant, so that's probably one of the reasons it happened. Front and sides don't, no, front works the best, the sides aren't that brilliant, and the back's not that brilliant. I was trying to fly reversing to watch them, but there was a tree behind them, so I should have really been out watching. I was standing this side of the tractor watching them, and aye, that's how the accident occurred. But aye, this is perfect. I'll get the, what I've been told is it's 4 kilograms of nitrogen per tonne that's put out, so quite a heavy dose of nitrogen, so that's pretty good. Saves me doing it all with a slurry as well, so we'll just need to see how it goes. Hopefully we get a good crop of silage off of here, so aye, ideal. So I'll see if I can get the full analysis of it all, and I'll see it very shortly if I can find it. So I've been looking at my drone here. It's not as bad as I first thought. So here I've managed to jam, there's a wee bit just in there, and I've managed to jam it straight back in. It is still loose, but I'm going to super glue it bit by bit back together, and that should be fine. And this arm here is actually fine. It's just the plastic inside there that allows it to turn has broken, so I just need to undo all the wee bolts there, probably take this arm apart so I can get in at it, and then glue it back together, and then I'll have my drone back. So it could be a cheap fix, or it could be a disaster. Put it back together, fly it up, and it'll fall straight back down again, but who knows, we'll just give it a shot. But that's Drew Graham that's putting the Digestate out for us, and that's taking a lot of pressure off of me having to drive down there with one slurry tanker. So I'll be getting done in jig time instead of a week or so of solid going. So that's perfect. Saves me a lot of work. And I can get on with other things. But well, this is a nighttime job, so we'll look at that and sort it in my own time. For now, I'll go back out to the slurry tanker and try and get the last of that done. And yeah, we'll just need to see what the rest of the week brings, eh? There's done a bit of super glue canny fix, so hopefully be back down tomorrow and I'll record some more of the Digestate going out. I want to get a good view of some of the tractors I've got because they're absolute beasts. So I've got all this glued right round. It should be fully hardened by tomorrow. I've got this wee bolt holding it out from being fully out to here. And that means it's not going to get glued against it. And this back arm I thought was completely gubbed, but it's actually okay. I managed to undo some of the screws here and shove this back in, and I'm now going to apply some glue to some of the cracked bits because that's what holds this metal bit in, and that's what allows the arm to fold. So if I glue that, and there's a bit at the back of here, I'll wee drop glue and then I'll put this back in slot like that, and then I will put my screws in, and yep, she should be good by tomorrow. And then a bit of Gorilla Glue can I fix? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So I'm back down here today, and I've got my drone fixed, so I'm going to fire it up and try and get some better footage because yesterday was a bit pathetic. But they're now into the last 20-acre field, and it shouldn't be too long until they're finished, which is ideal. They've been at it, they started on Monday night I think, and then they got a good day at it yesterday. Quite a big day at it really yesterday, and today they're rattling through it, so I think they'll get finished today. Well, they're hoping to get finished today anyway, so aye, pretty good. So the drone's working very well despite it being all glued, and we've got a tanker just turning, so we'll just leave that on the bonnet there, and we'll get a wee swatch at this fleeing past us. Fucking zoom zoom. So that's a Fendt 936. That's 360 horse. That's a hell of a size. I think a 70-40 would get it running for its money right enough, but I'm not sure. That's mental. As you can see, there's nothing a bit of glue can't fix. Especially Gorilla Glue. So this absolute mental fleet they've got out today. They've got the fast track 8330 on a 4,000 gallon herring. That Fendt 736 that you just seen, it's on a 4,000 gallon herring. And then this Fendt 724 on a 4,000 gallon herring. The one in the field's a brand new 724, and it's a generation 6, and then the 718 is on the pump, on the nurse tank, so quite an outfit. Absolutely mental. But the amount that they've got done in approximately, well, I suppose it's less than 2 full days, is unreal. I would be at this for a week, maybe more than that, maybe 2 weeks. Just myself, like, you know, but if you got the other tanker going, it would definitely speed it up. But it's but there's no way we'd be putting on the same amount of stuff as what they're doing in that amount of time. You know, you're trying to drive a little bit faster to cover it just to get a wee drop, but they're doing it properly. Unreal. So finished this field between this morning and yesterday, and they're in that one today, so they should finish it pretty soon, I would have thought. So pretty good, like. So that machine's on a auto steer, so he doesn't really need to do much apart from turn at the ends, which is pretty good. He's on the pump, and the next tanker has just come in. That's a Fendts 724 on that 4,000 gallon tanker at the moment. Going pretty well. Anyway guys, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. That's a little bit different from my usual. It's actually other folks spreading some form of slurry instead of me. So I'll just get a video of this 724 going past, I believe it is. And an absolute beast of a tanker that's on these things. Jesus. But aye, they've done well. Saved me a lot of time, so brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's me just leaving them after been doing for a wee while, so that's another Fendt back in again, getting that one filled in. So the Fendts do 50k on the road, and that fast track does 70k on the road. That is unbelievable. I wouldn't like to meet that right enough. Right, hopefully you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time. I'll see what I can get up for you. And yep, have a wee look at my merch link in the bio, sorry, description, and that'll do. See you, bye guys. This is Drew's Farming Life. I am Drew. Alrighty, it's everybody's favourite part. It's the drone footage. Sit back, relax and enjoy the part where I didn't crash my drone. In this video you'll get the sky footage of what's going on, and a couple of close-ups of the drivers in their cabs. And one particular boy in the Fendt on the tanker acting hard, ignoring me the whole time. So hope you all enjoy this part, and we'll see you all next time. Cheers.